All right, sixth graders, investigation 7, the coordinate plane. We'll get in here an example of the coordinate plane. And here we have that example of the coordinate plane. There's some things that we want to know about in here. Right here in the middle, that is called the origin. Okay, and this axis here, this one going across right here, we call that the x-axis, and this axis going here, we call the up and down vertical, we call it the y-axis. Oops, should be a dash there. So x-axis and y-axis, we've got the origin, and then let's put a dot here. Let's put it right here, and we will give that a number then. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's a -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, -4. This type of thing right here, this is called the coordinates, and it can also be called an ordered pair, because they're a pair of numbers and they order us, they tell us where we need to be. So we also need to know a few things. This first number I'm going to color in red because the first number tells us where we need to go on the x-axis line. This time it was a -5, so I went -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 right here. And the second number tells us, so I can say like this, up and down, and it tells us where on the y-axis we needed to go, and it went to -4, -1, -2, -3, and -4. So the first number tells us left or right, and the second number tells us up and down. So the first number is the x-axis number always, and the second number is the y-axis. Now don't be disappointed, or when you know, this is something that will take a bit of getting used to. We all make mistakes. We all sometimes will, we try to remember, boy, is that first number, is it the y-axis or x-axis? And we make some mistakes there, but we'll keep working on that. So learning how to read those numbers is important. So let's put another, let's go to another page here. And let's go ahead and so we'll do that, make it a little bit bigger. And let's put some points on here. Put one right here, put one right here, one right here, right here, and right here. So what are the coordinates for each of these? Well, let's figure out here again. We'll start with this guy right here. So we got 1, 2, 3. So the first number will be a +3. And then we have to go up 1, 2, 3. So the second number will also be a +3. All right, let's look at this guy here. We had to go over 1, 2 to be on his. So the first number will be a 2. And he's up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the second number will be a 6. So those are the coordinates, or ordered pairs. Once we get over here, we get into some negatives. So let's see, we go -1, -2, -3, -4. So the first number is -4. But this way we go up, and this is still positive. So 1, 2. So it's a +2. So you can combine negative and positive numbers. Let's take a look at this guy down here. Again, we always go this line first, the x-axis, -1, -2. So he's a -2. And then we go down -1, -2. So he's a -2, -2. So here we have two negatives together. This guy over here, we're going out this direction, so positive here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's down 1, 2, and that's a -2. So again, we combine a negative with a positive number. Okay. And so that's how we're going to find different ordered pairs on these coordinates. That's it for today. Just have fun with learning those coordinates. It's kind of like playing Battleship is a good game to review that. You can get started on your investigation.